Hello, Wichita. The city is working on an exciting new plan called the Downtown Streets Plan. This plan is going to be a significant step forward for our city, and although it was delayed for the pandemic, it should be happening soon. Most of the information I'm about to share with you is available on wichita.gov, and I will provide links in the description. But if you stick around, I'll summarize it here while taking you down some of the streets that are going to be seeing changes. And I hope once you see the upcoming changes, you'll take some time to voice your support to our elected representatives to let them know how you appreciate their dedication to active transport, safety, and cultivating enjoyable places. As an aside, these plans all pertain to my neighborhood, and I could not be more delighted. My hope is that after these changes are made, more apartments can be built in downtown to accommodate all the new residents they'll attract. Alright, let's get to the specific streets. Main Street, which I think might be the widest one-way street on the planet, is getting a two-way treatment. With the center turn lane and NACTO standard 10-foot lanes, the street's potential to move vehicles will be much better utilized. NACTO, or the National Association of City Transportation Officials, is the leading source of research and detailed guidelines on city street design, with a real emphasis on building streets that build wealth and safety within their community, while moving as many people as possible in a given space. Waterman Street is a bit more exciting to me personally. A classic road diet turning 2 through lanes in each direction to 1 lane each direction plus the center turn lane. This arrangement is much safer, and the turn lane helps keep capacity up. In addition, buffered bike lanes with bollards. Bike lanes can move significantly more people for a given amount of pavement than car lanes can, and the addition of a barrier ensures that the cheap, efficient vehicles can be used in comfort and safety. As a resident, I really appreciate it when someone chooses to pass through my neighborhood in such a quiet vehicle. Bicycles keep the air quality high and save the city budget through reduced road wear. They pose no danger to the people around them. Market Street is getting a similar treatment with buffered bike lanes and lane reductions for safety. But instead of a center turn lane to increase driving capacity, it will have on-street parking. When a city finds itself with a street that's too wide for the amount of use it gets, the budget-conscious thing to do is to redistribute that extra space to someone who will make better use of it. Bike lanes increase street capacity while being quiet and easy on the taxpayer's budget, while parking makes local shops cheaper to run by providing parking for free. Dedicated bus lanes or trolley tracks can increase the street's capacity even further and provide the fastest available transit service. All of these are likely to provide much more value than redundant travel lanes, but deciding which one is best for a given area is a bit of an art and requires careful planning and observation. Broadway is getting a diet as well, this time with the extra space going to parking, center turn lanes, and nicer bus stops. Transit is a critically important part of any efficient city, and ours could use some upgrades, so I'm thrilled to see the stops get a bit of love. A lot of the time, people think of cycling lanes and buses as being for specific types of people. It's important to remember that many of the people they service could operate a car, but choose not to for your safety. Narcolepsy and visual impairment often allow one to use a bicycle or bus in perfect safety, even when it would be negligent to drive. And even people who drive regularly might choose to use some other mode of transportation to get to a bar, for instance. Topeka Street is getting a pretty good deal with both protected bike lanes and street parking. It's one way right now, but it's being adjusted to a much more flexible two-way arrangement that should make it more convenient to get around. Thanks for sticking it out to the end. I love documenting the excellent progress our city is making, and I love living in a more thriving town. I want to stress that our local leaders listen to us and do their best to run a good show. So, if you're excited to have a more walkable, bikeable, quiet, and peaceful city center, please write your city council member with your praises for the Downtown Streets Plan. Check the description for city documents, your local council member, and Bike Walk Wichita. Take care!